Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Only English Conversations, where learning English is simple and practical. I am Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Only, and I am happy to be here today.
It is a beautiful day to learn English together.
Yes, it is. What is our topic for today, Sarah?
Today, we are talking about going to a museum.
Oh, that is a great topic. Many people visit museums when they travel.
Exactly. It is a very common place for tourists and students.
I like museums very much. They are very quiet and interesting.
I agree, but sometimes it is hard to speak English at a museum.
Why do you say that, Sarah?
Well, there are many specific words, and you have to talk to the staff.
That is true. You have to buy a ticket and ask for directions.
So, let us help our listeners today. We can practice the sentences they need.
That sounds good. Where should we start?
Let's start at the entrance. The first thing you do is buy a ticket.
Okay, I will be the person who works at the museum.
And I will be the visitor. Hello, I would like to buy a ticket, please.
Hello, of course. One ticket for an adult?
Yes, one adult ticket, please. How much does it cost?
It costs $15.
$15. Here is my money.
Thank you. Here is your ticket and your change.
Thank you very much. What time does the museum close?
We close at 6 o'clock in the evening.
6 o'clock. I see. Thank you.
That was a very good start, Sarah. Simple and clear.
Thank you, Mr. Only. Can we repeat that for our listeners?
Yes, repetition is very important for learning.
I will say it again. I would like to buy a ticket, please.
And I say, one ticket for an adult?
Then I ask, how much does it cost?
How much does it cost? This is a very important question.
It is. You can use it in many places, not just at a museum.
Now, Sarah, what if I am a student? Is the price different?
Usually, yes. Museums often have cheaper tickets for students.
Let's practice that. I am the visitor now. Hello, do you have a student discount?
Hello. Yes, we do. Do you have your student ID card?
Yes, I have my card right here.
Great. Then the ticket is only $10.
Oh, that is a good price. I will take one student ticket, please.
Perfect. Here is your ticket. Enjoy the museum.
Thank you. That was easy. Do you have a student discount?
That is a very useful sentence. Can you say it slowly, Mr. Only?
Do you have a student discount?
Excellent. Now, after we have our ticket, what do we need?
Usually, I need a map. Museums can be very big.
That is true. I often get lost in big buildings.
Me too. So let's ask for a map.
Excuse me, where can I find a map of the museum?
You can find maps right here at the information desk.
Oh, thank you. Is the map free?
Yes, the map is free for all visitors.
That is very helpful. Is there a map in other languages?
Yes, we have maps in English, Spanish, French, and Chinese.
Oh, really? That is wonderful. May I have an English map, please?
Here you go. Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. Now I have my ticket and my map.
What is the next step, Sarah?
I want to know about the different rooms or exhibits.
Exhibits. That is a big word. Can you explain it?
Sure. An exhibit is a collection of things for people to look at.
Like paintings or old statues?
Yes, exactly. Some museums have art exhibits. Some have history exhibits.
I like history. I like looking at old things from long ago.
I like art. I like looking at beautiful paintings.
So, how do we ask where the exhibits are?
You can say, "Where is the art gallery?" or "Where is the history section?"
Let's try that. Excuse me, where is the ancient history section?
The ancient history section is on the second floor.
On the second floor. I see. Is there an elevator?
Yes, the elevator is over there, next to the stairs.
Thank you. And where are the paintings by Van Gogh?
Those are in the art gallery on the third floor.
The third floor. Thank you very much for your help.
You are very welcome.
Sarah, you used the word elevator. In some places, they say lift.
You are right, Mr. Only. In British English, they say lift. In American English, they say elevator.
Both are correct. It is good to know both words.
I agree. Now let's talk about the rules in a museum.
Rules are very important. You cannot do everything in a museum.
For example, can you take photos?
Sometimes yes, but sometimes no.
How do we ask about photos?
You can ask, "Am I allowed to take photos here?"
That is a good sentence. Am I allowed to take photos?
Or you can say, "Is photography permitted?"
Is photography permitted? That is a bit more formal.
Yes, it is. Let's practice the simple one.
Excuse me, can I take pictures of the paintings?
I'm sorry, but flash photography is not allowed.
Oh, why is flash not allowed?
Because the bright light can damage the old paintings.
I see. Can I take pictures without the flash?
Yes, without the flash it is okay.
Thank you for explaining that to me.
You are welcome. Also, remember, you must not touch the art.
Yes, that is a very strict rule. Please do not touch.
Why shouldn't we touch the statues, Sarah?
Because our hands have oils and dirt. If many people touch them, they get dirty and break.
That makes sense. We must protect the history.
Exactly. Another rule is about noise.
Yes, museums are usually quiet places.
You should not run or shout.
It is a place for thinking and looking.
Let's imagine we are inside the museum now.
Okay, look at this old vase. It is very beautiful.
It is. Do you know how old it is?
I don't know. Let me read the sign.
That is a good idea. Every object has a small sign with information.
The sign says this vase is 2,000 years old.
Wow, 2,000 years? That is very old.
It comes from Greece. It is a Greek vase.
It is amazing that it is still in one piece.
I agree. The colors are still very bright.
Mr. Only, do you see that group of people over there?
Yes, they are following a man who is talking.
That man is a tour guide.
A tour guide. He explains things to the visitors.
Yes, taking a tour is a great way to learn more.
How can we join a tour?
We can ask at the front desk, when is the next guided tour?
Let's practice that. Excuse me, when does the next tour start?
The next tour starts in 10 minutes at 2 o'clock.
Is the tour in English?
Yes, we have a tour in English every hour.
How long does the tour last?
The tour lasts for about 45 minutes.
That sounds good. Where does the tour meet?
The tour meets at the main entrance near the large clock.
Thank you. I will wait there.
You are welcome. Enjoy the tour.
That was very useful. How long does the tour last?
Yes, that tells you the time it takes from start to finish.
It is good to know so you can plan your day.
Now, after walking around for a long time, I am hungry.
Me too. My legs are tired and I want to sit down.
Is there a place to eat in the museum?
Usually there is a cafe or a restaurant.
Let's ask. Excuse me, is there a cafe in the museum?
Yes, there is a cafe on the ground floor.
Does it serve lunch or just snacks?
They have sandwiches, salads, and soup for lunch.
That sounds perfect. Is it expensive?
It is a little expensive, but the food is very fresh.
I think I will go there. Where are the restrooms?
The restrooms are down the hall to the left of the cafe.
Thank you. Restrooms are very important to find.
Yes, they are. Some people call them the bathroom or the toilets.
In a museum, restrooms is a very common word to use.
I agree. Now, let's talk about the gift shop.
Oh, I love the gift shop. I like to buy postcards.
I like to buy books about the things I saw.
Let's practice in the gift shop.
Hello, how much is this poster?
That poster is $12.
Do you have any smaller ones?
Yes, we have smaller posters over here for $8.
I will take 2 small posters, please.
Certainly. Would you like a bag?
Yes, please. A bag would be very helpful.
That will be $16 in total.
Here you go. Thank you.
You are welcome. Have a nice day.
You too.
We have covered a lot of topics today, Mr. Only.
We have. We talked about buying tickets and asking for discounts.
We talked about finding maps and asking for directions to different floors.
We talked about rules like not using a flash or not touching things.
We talked about guided tours and how to ask for the time.
And we talked about the cafe, the restrooms, and the gift shop.
That is a lot of English for one day.
It is, but if our listeners practice these sentences, they will feel very confident.
I agree. Confidence is very important when speaking a new language.
Let's repeat some of the key sentences one more time.
Good idea. I will say a sentence and you repeat it slowly.
I am ready.
Where can I buy a ticket?
Where can I buy a ticket?
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost?
Do you have a student discount?
Do you have a student discount?
Where is the art gallery?
Where is the art gallery?
Can I take photos here?
Can I take photos here?
When does the next tour start?
When does the next tour start?
Where are the restrooms?
Where are the restrooms?
Is there a cafe nearby?
Is there a cafe nearby?
Very good, Mr. Only. Those are the most important sentences.
Thank you, Sarah. I think our friends at home can repeat these too.
Yes, please, everyone, say these sentences out loud while you listen.
Speaking out loud helps your brain remember the words.
It also helps your mouth get used to the sounds of English.
That is true. English has some sounds that are different from other languages.
Like the th sound in thank you.
Yes, thank you, or the R sound in restroom.
Exactly. So practicing slowly is very helpful.
Sarah, do you have any more advice for people visiting a museum?
Yes, always check the museum website before you go.
Oh, why's that?
Sometimes museums are closed on certain days, like Mondays.
That is a very good point. You don't want to go there and find it closed.
Also, you can see if you need to book your ticket online.
Many museums require online tickets now to limit the number of people.
Yes, it is better to be safe and check first.
What was your favorite museum that you visited, Sarah?
I once visited a museum of science. It was very fun because you could touch some of the things.
A science museum? Those are great for children and adults.
Yes, they had a big robot that could talk.
That sounds very modern. I prefer history museums with old swords and armor.
Everyone likes different things. That is why museums are so great.
There is a museum for almost everything.
Even a museum for chocolate?
Yes, I have heard of a chocolate museum. You can even taste the chocolate there.
Now that is my kind of museum.
I would love to go there too.
Maybe we can talk about food museums in another lesson.
That would be a delicious topic.
Well, we are coming to the end of our conversation today.
I hope our listeners learned some useful English today.
I am sure they did. Remember, it is okay to make mistakes.
Yes, the most important thing is to keep trying.
If you forget a word at a museum, you can always point or use the map.
People who work at museums are usually very patient and helpful.
They want you to enjoy your visit.
so don't be afraid to ask questions.
That is right. Every question is a chance to practice your English.
Thank you for this great conversation, Sarah.
Thank you, Mr. Only. It is always a pleasure to talk with you.
And thank you to all our listeners for joining us.
You are doing a great job. Keep practicing every day.
Even 5 minutes of practice makes a big difference.
Thank you for listening to Only English Conversations.
Keep practicing and keep speaking English every day.
See you in the next lesson.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.